What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. After Kylian Mbappe being revealed with Real Madrid, it's a great day, right? It's a great day to be a Spanish and Real Madrid fan. Spain winning everything: the Champions League, the Euro, the Wimbledon, like the feminine World Cup, the feminine Champions League. So after Spain conquering the world, like claiming themselves to be the king of Europe. They can say the king of the world if they want to. And of course, the international news is not only around Spain. They have their Mbappe, they have everything. But there is other important thing going on around the world. There is other country celebrating their win too, right? Argentina. But they decide to take it. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the Argentinian, but we're gonna go through that. There were some really disturbing chant from some player because there is a song targeting other country. We're gonna go through that during the video, and of course, we're gonna address Julian Alvarez. I think he's getting close to Atletico Madrid than Chelsea. So anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not already been subscribed, make sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friend and family. If you did not watch the Kylian Mbappe video about his revelation, just check on the right top here. I think it's alright somewhere here, and then just click there, and then you will be able to watch it. So anyway, let's start. It's official. Gareth Southgate. I think his enemy must be happy now, right? All the England fan like Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, Gary Lineker, and all those guys who were on TV shows, YouTube, criticizing the ESPN crew. I'm pretty sure they're happy right now. Everyone is happy. I mean, hey, everyone, even some of my YouTube favorite YouTuber, like I love them. They do Chelsea content and stuff. They just take dig on the coach all the time, every time. But I mean, it's all right, right? Before Southgate came to the club or into this job to take England job, England wasn't even able to go to pass the quarterfinal. England did not have even chance. They didn't have even the hope or the fantasy. Say we're going to win it. We're going to win it. But this dude, he took over the team, semi-final, quarterfinal, final. But he was receiving all type of criticism. He got a lot of criticism, and I mean, it's disturbing sometimes to see some professional sit there on the table because all these people who were criticizing him were in the national team. Some of them played with him, and Generation Lampard, the time when Gerard Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick, and Gary Neville, Ferdinand, they are even recognizing why the team wasn't performing well. It's because there was a lot of personal issue. Clubism into the national team was holding back the English national team to do great thing. Rooney, like the United player, the Arsenal player, the Chelsea, the Tottenham, the Liverpool. So there was that animosity between them, and they're saying it in their podcasts. We are listening to them. They are recognizing it. They used to be like that. They took all their time criticizing this coach, and now he resigned. All right, we're gonna just read a little bit what he says. Southgate. This, by the way, this is from Chelsea News. You can check Jacob, Ben Jacob. Like C. Phillips, Will Fox. It's a Chelsea News. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'll follow our news. So I trust those people. This is by Simon Phillips. Simon Phillips will share this, and we're gonna read some quotes from Southgate. This is Southgate. Southgate, he released an emotional statement, right? And talking is normal. We're gonna decorticate some of his word, right? Quote: It has been, it has meant everything to me, and I have given it all. But it's time for change and for a new chapter. Sunday's final in Berlin against Spain was my final game as an England manager, right? So this was his statement, confirming the rumor we were hearing early in the morning that Gareth Southgate was about to resign. Of course, he resigned, and the Football Association, the EFA, accepted the resignation. I don't think they have other choice. I think Gareth Southgate could still continue until 2026 because the PFA gave the green light for him. If he wanted to stay, he could stay, right? But he decided it was too much, especially this Euro. England didn't lose a single game until the final, right? I mean, they did a lot of tie. They had the easiest bracket, but they made it to the final. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, all those past generation, there was not unity in the dressing room. Hence, each time they go to an international competition, they flop. You have the best midfielder, the best center back, the best striker, the best winger, the best right back, but every time they flop. That's why even I'm scared a little bit for Real Madrid, right? But you never know. Like this is about England, so we're gonna talk only about England. So this guy, professional, former player, sitting there criticizing the job of a dude who did the only thing he brought to England was success. I mean, he didn't win a silverware. The silverware winning, not everyone winning. It happened every 4 years, a country winning. France have a generation. When you see, 2018, they lost against Croatia, they could win it. Yeah, we had our golden generation too. That's the peak of Mbappe, peak of N'Golo Kante, peak of Pogba, peak of Matuidi, peak of Antoine Griezmann. At that time, do you think you compare your midfielder to France midfielder at that time? Do you think England had a better midfielder than France in 2018? Even in back four, Mtiti, Raphael Varane, Benjamin Mendy, and Edouard Mendy in the left back. Do you think you had a better player than France at that moment? Even Loris, because at that time I think you had a Jordan Pickford. He was a Pickford in 2018 too. I don't know. France won the tournament because we were the best team. It wasn't beautiful to watch, but France ended up the highest scoring team and the best defensive, the best attacking team in that tournament. You would say it's not pretty to watch, but we score a lot of goals. We concede the least, right? So we had the pick Mbappe, pick Pogba, and pick Varane. I don't think England was better than France in 2018. I mean, they could beat Croatia, but hey, Croatia beat them. That happened. It happened in football. We saw in 2021, in the Euro. I mean, yeah, they flopped that one. They should have been playing better against Italy. But one thing is sure, since 2016, or since forever, the team that win the trophy is the team with the most coherent football or unity. If the team have a chemistry, unity together, it doesn't mean to bring star everywhere. If you don't have the unity and the chemistry, it doesn't work. So they lost to Italy, one of the best team in the Euro, because collectively, Italy was something else. They were crazy. We saw what Chiellini, Bonucci did to Xhaka in the final, right? Grabbing him like this. So hey, they flopped that. And 2024 is the least contested tournament. Spain was the best team in the Euro from day one until the end. Before the tournament started, it was France, England, Germany. But Spain went on to beat everybody. Everybody. It's not like even they beat small team. No. They beat Germany. They beat Croatia. They beat Italy. They beat France. They beat Georgia. I mean, Georgia was the smallest team they beat. And beating England. So, Spain trophy is not contestable. You cannot judge the dude over that. They lost to the best team in the world at the moment. Right? So, I hope all of those haters are happy now. And let's just hope they're going to have a coach. Because there is a rumor that, at least there is a 2 from a 3. 2 to 3. According to Simon Flip article from Chelsea News, there is a Graham Potter, is a potential candidate. You have Thomas Tuchel. You have Mauricio Pochettino. I mean, hey, they are great coaches, but they never coach a national team. They don't have that experience. Thomas Tuchel, we know him. He's a German. Do you think he's going to take the England job? Mauricio Pochettino, I'm not so sure. Graham Potter is a really good coach. It's just like, I think national football will suit him better because there's no lot of pressure. You just is every 4 years or every 3 or 4 months you'll be in the press. I think that would be good for him. He will have time to work because he worked meticulously to prepare his team. Grandpa is there, so those are the rumor right now. But I don't think those guys gonna take the job. Club forget it. Club just rejected the US job outright. Say I took vacation. I'm gonna take this sabbatic year and I'm not doing anything. And he's sticking to it. He's not doing anything, right? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Anyway, Gareth Southgate as the English head coach is a World Cup quarterfinal, World Cup semi-final, Euro final, and a Euro final. So in space of 10 years, he did 10 years in England or 12. He did better than any coach England ever had in their history. Because you would say 1966, yeah, you took that title without scoring a real goal. If they were camera, you wouldn't be champion. So that's the only trophy they won, 1966. So they're gonna wait. It's a 58 years. It's 58 years now, right? Yeah. They have to wait longer. So Gareth Southgate is out. I think it would be good for him and his family because he was getting some ridiculous treatment that I don't think any coach deserve that. But I just hope Gigi Deschamps will do the same. He just follow his footsteps to resign, I think I hope that dude have feeling. So something hurt him too. So he's gonna resign too, right? We want him to resign. Boy, I love this game. This is a propaganda 101, right? So hey, anyway, that was Gareth Southgate. He's officially stepped down as an England head coach. So of course we're gonna just talk a little bit about Chelsea transfer window, right? No, I'm gonna say about Argentina. Last night, Enzo Fernandez. I'm a Chelsea fan. I love him, like he's a Chelsea player, right? But I'm a French fan too. I mean, I understand Kylian Mbappe said that winning the Euro is harder than winning the World Cup or the Copa America. There is a better team in Europe than in South America. I mean, that statement hurt a lot of people in South American football. There's been a lot of talk, and they made their case in 2021, 2022 in Qatar. They won the World Cup. They throw that into his face. We got it. It's supposed to be over, right? Because you beat him in a final, beating him in a penalty kick. And I'm going to tell you, you beat him in a penalty kick. You did not dominate. You did not beat us like say, oh yeah, we crossed them. I mean, you crossed Italia like in a finalissima. But, I mean, that was reckless to do that comment as a professional player. But we can do that because it's true. Europe has much, much more better teams than in South America. In South America, took Argentina, took Brazil, and you done. Because Uruguay is just like Switzerland in Europe. And Switzerland is not even in top 10 in Europe. They can do some good results sometimes. And Colombia are similar. So you take out of those two teams, there is no other team in South America to compete in the World Cup. And that is a fact. That is a fact. It's not even something a lie. So you can say whatever you want. That is true. There is a lot of more bigger team in Europe. You take France, you take Italy. Well, not Italy. You take Spain, you take Germany, you take England. Even though, yeah, you take England too, yeah. Take Netherlands. At least you can count 8 teams in Europe. That's every time they go to the World Cup, they go in the intention to win it. Which is not the case in South America. Brazil, Argentina, we go with that. Uruguay may say, and we're going to go as far as we can. And Colombia will be the same. But for them to take the interview out of context since 2022 and then dragging it into 2024, and you won a Copa America, it's not even a World Cup, you won a Copa America, you're celebrating it. Stop your obsession with him. I mean, Messi is bigger than Mbappe. We know that. But if you take Messi out, there's no other South American player who can compare to him right now. You may say Vini, but Vini had a good season last year. But you took the number and the achievement he did, There's not another player in South America who can compare to him. So the racist chant from the fan, in some extent, is understandable because there's a lot of dickhead in those population, like a lot of racists being joining this beautiful game, just insulting people left and right for no reason. But you, as a player, professional player, you may have him as your teammate in Europe because most of Argentinian players play in Europe. So if your South American football was better than Europe, why all your players in Europe? Took Brazilian national team, took Argentina national team. You made me like out of the 25 players they call in the national team, at least 18 or 20 players play in Europe, if not all of them. So you have that. You as a player, you shouldn't play into this game. You can respond to him into the press conference like Messi did. Yeah, we won this World Cup. We won like 4, like Brazil won 5. That's a type of response you can give, not a racist chant. And Enzo Fernandez, I respect you a lot, but this is reckless. You play with some black player, French player in Chelsea. You play with them in the same club. You're going to come back. What you going to say to Nkunku, to Bajasile, to Axel Desassi, to Malo Gusto? What you going to tell to those people? How are you going to justify that? Because those players, like Nkunku is an international player. He played in the national team. He was injured. That's why he wasn't there. So you're going to play him one day. You're going to share a same dressing room with him. What do you think they're gonna respond? What do you think they're gonna feel when they hear their teammates sing a racist song against their country, the whole freaking country? I don't care about the players who are not playing at Chelsea. I'm pretty sure Man United and other players will respond to that. Those fans will say something. But if people are okay with this, I'm not okay with it. You are our player. We need you to stop this bullshit. We the fan. Hey, we are emotional creators just like you. But we are here. We celebrate you like the world best when you win. If you do a lot of 2 or 3 bad performance, we're gonna just start criticizing you. That's the nature of a football fan. We support you through the trenches, through bad time, good time. But be respectful, be mindful. You are an international player. You don't represent only Argentina. You represent a million of fans from Chelsea, which million of which are French-speaking people or French population. They come from there. And it hurt me. It was one of the Chelsea players holding that freaking phone live to the world, singing those nasty words. Because that wasn't targeted to only Mbappe. It was to the whole French population. Move on. You won the World Cup. You won your Copa America. Which, let's be honest, this year in 2024, we had the chance to watch the AFCON, the Asian Cup, the Euro, and the Copa America. And let's be honest, Copa America was the least entertaining, with the least controversial call among them. We didn't play football. Like I'm here. I watch all of it. I watch all the Copa America game. And it wasn't, you couldn't compare it to the European organization, the type of football that was playing in there. I think this year, the best competition was the AFCON. On the stadium, on the field, a lot of emotion, a lot of back and forth. We saw in Africa, we saw in Asia when Qatar won the Asian Cup against Bahrain, I think. Ivory Coast winning it. It was crazy. Spain winning it. You guys won yours. Congratulations. Just celebrate it. Don't attack other people. Don't attack them. You're not playing the same tournament. Enjoy your victory. Enjoy your victory with you and your family. I like to see like 1,000 of people going to the public places after you guys won, celebrating. It's beautiful to watch. It's a beautiful game. Don't make this about race or don't be a racist. Just enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Be you. And you don't represent only Argentina as an international player. You play for a foreign club during which you're going to be playing with some player that may come from in those countries. I'm just disappointed. Like, that's what Argentinians are bragging about. I'm so disappointed. I'm just lucky I don't support Argentina, right? I'm just glad today I don't support them. Because I mean, there is a bantering, you can banter people, like make joke and stuff, but you don't take a to make a racist. You don't do that. You don't do that. Just enjoy the game, enjoy your trophy, celebration, you know? So anyway, that was venting, small venting about Argentina. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because one of our players was involved in it from Chelsea. Anyway, that was a Chelsea player news, but there was another one. A Man City player, of course, another Argentinian. The country have some of the best players in the world. I don't know why they're acting like this. You have nothing to envy the French. The French can say we have this player. You can say yeah, we have this too. You don't have to insult people. Of course, I'm talking about Alvarez, Julian Alvarez. The news is that Atletico Madrid is really pushing forward for him because even Chelsea is in the talk, but Chelsea. I mean, I think we can afford his salary because he's paid like 100,000 a week. Chelsea can just give him 200 or 220, something like that, like in Kunku's salary. I think he's gonna accept it. But I don't think Chelsea gonna do it because now we shift our policy to hiring, like a cheap player that we can pay for 50,000, 30,000 a week. That's where we are heading now. I think Atletico Madrid is gonna get him because he is ready to leave. He don't want to stay. He want more playing time. The way you see early Haaland taking the nature in his vacation, that dude gonna come back like a seabug. He's ready. And Alvarez are seeing that. He's seeing that. He won't be playing because Alan will be ready. So him going to Atletico Chelsea makes sense because he's a professional player. He won everything, but he need to play. He's 23 years old, so he need to be on the pitch, right? Screw the bench. Just do like a Cole Palmer. Go to a club and play, right? So guys, hey, we know Chelsea is now going for him because we can't. We know for Osimhen we can't. There is still rumor about Osimhen, but we can't because we don't have the money. Even though PSG want him too, I think PSG gonna get Osimhen or Rafael Silva from Benfica midfielder. He's too expensive, but I think the boy want to join PSG. So we will see. We'll see what's gonna happen. And anyway, after all this crazy day, Mbappe to Real Madrid with the celebration and Gareth Southgate resign. I think that's a celebration for millions of fans around the world. The people who love beautiful football are just happy that Gareth left, and hopefully the next coach will make this team play to their full potential. And we are praying for Gigi Deschamps to come and do the same.